What's going on, everyone? Gilman with Live Wealthy Stocks back with another video today, taking a look at Palantir Stock, ticker symbol PLTR. We'll take a look at how it's traded recently since its IPO in September, some key support and resistance levels that we can look out for, as well as something that I see currently forming in the stock, potentially getting ready for a breakout. So I'll share that with you guys as well. But first and foremost, if you guys could hit that like button down below if you enjoyed these videos and subscribe to my channel, I really appreciate each and every one of you guys, and it really helps me out as I'm trying to grow this channel. So if you could do that and comment down below if you are in Palantir, what your thoughts on Palantir are. I would love to chat with you guys down there. Let me hit record on my computer and we can get right into it. So let's take a look at the year-to-date chart for Palantir. It is a company that IPO'd in on September 30th, I believe. Yes, September 30th in the $9 range. And then basically all of November, it ran up from the $9, $10 range all the way up to $33.50 before taking a little break, coming down to the 20s. And then it's doing a little bit of consolidation, currently trading at 27.24. The past, or today, I guess, rather, I should say, not a great day for Palantir, down for the day, relatively weak, below the VWAP, unable to make it above, but at the same time, it's still green, close to close, up 4 cents, which is 0.15%. Comparing that to the NASDAQ, right, the NASDAQ was up 0.5% today. The Dow was down 183 points, which is 0.61%, and then S&P was down 0.45% as well, so not too shabby. Still green for the day on Palantir. But let me show you guys kind of what I'm seeing in the stock currently on the hourly chart. So since this time that we've set this all-time high of 33.50 back on 11/27, there has been this bull flag that's forming, which essentially means it's starting to trade in a much narrower range, finding resistance at a lower high and support at a higher low. So essentially what you see is this happening, and when it gets to the end of this, it's so skinny that it'll break out, usually hopefully in a positive direction, and kind of shoot up. So that's currently what I'm watching. As you could see from this 21 low that was set back on December 2nd, we've been kind of making higher lows, right? This bottom line kind of signifies that, higher lows on the hourly chart, and then we're also making lower highs from this top line right there. Now granted, we've only revisited that high line once, but I do think that we kind of validated this bull flag, and so I'm seeing it forming. As we could see, right, we're seeing a little bit of falling, coming up, kind of falling again. So based on that, we could see a little bit more consolidating. But what I'm really watching out to see is if we see, kind of a hit against this line right here in the 29s, right? Because that's where this line currently is. Or if, so let's cover that. Let's cover the good side. If we can hit against this 29, don't get rejected by this line, then I think that there will be a breakout in Palantir stock, potentially going up to kind of the 30s, low 30s, kind of this high that we set back here in the 31s. So decent breakout if you can catch that. And then, if it has enough gas in the tank, I think it can go hit that all-time high of 33 as well. On the other side though, if it keeps falling and shows relative weakness, breaks through this line, falls to kind of 26 in the high 25s, then I think the setup is broken and I will no longer be looking for that breakout. So that's what I see currently. Let's take a look at the daily chart, and I'll draw out some other levels of support and resistance for us. So on the daily chart, what I see is that this stock has been finding great support on the AEMA. Today's AEMA, which is right there, and then the low number will be right there. Our AEMA was 26.61 and the low for today was 26.73, so about 12 cents off, right? Good bounce, even though it was a red candle. The day before, our AEMA was 26.43, the low was 26.06, so our low was 26.06, AEMA was 26.43. But the main thing that I'm looking at there is, did we close above that AEMA? And as you can see, the close price was 27.20. Same thing here, we dipped below it, but green candle, so we closed above it. Red candle, closed above the AEMA, started below, closed above, started above, closed, I think right at the AEMA, right? Yeah, AEMA was 23.84, we closed at 23.85. So that's sort of what I'm trying to point. Other than this candle here, every single day, it's either found support at the AEMA or not found support and kind of dip below, but then making sure that it makes its way up before closing. And that's something that I really like looking at in a stock, right? Obviously during this run up, it was above the 8 EMA because of how fast it was going up, but the fact that it can still maintain above that 8 EMA on the daily chart is a great sign to me. And then on the 4-hour chart, you know, this 34 EMA, which will be right there, I think is a great support as well. As you can see, today's 2 candles, right, in the second 4 hours, we bounced perfectly, right? So the 34 EMA right there and the low are both 26.74, which means it bounced perfectly off of that 34 EMA. Same thing on the last 4 hours of Friday's chart, where it was bouncing off of 26.48, or the EMA was 26.48 and it bounced off 26.52. So if that trend continues, we can expect that 34 EMA on the 4-hour chart to also be good support. Like I said, I'm waiting for this breakout. Hopefully it starts to shoot up just a little bit after a little bit of consolidation, hits that 20, you know, mid 28s mark, 29 mark, and then it can break out a little, and then we'll kind of see where it goes from there. So let me know what you guys think of Palantir. If you're someone who's invested or trades Palantir as well, I'd love to chat with you guys down in the comment section. If you found this video helpful, if you enjoyed my videos, hit that like button down below and subscribe to my channel, as it really helps me out as I'm trying to grow. Let's remember to be a bit better every single day, and until next time.